And welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Julio Urias gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy leads off with a leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
One guy I'm a little worried about is Brandon Crawford. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Ready now, Brandon Belt. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Ready with the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. Runner at second here with one man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Runner goes for third. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. The Dodgers' first swings are next. You're watching MLB Network. Matt Moore starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, an ERA in the low twos. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. So I expect to see another dominating performance from him with his team in the game, and him maybe walking out of here with another W.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Matt, this has been one of those up-and-down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Throw won't get him.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's Corey Seager, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Oh, they're making a statement already here in the first inning. We got the 2-run home run, and now he gets a base hit following the home run. They came out today swinging.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. 1 for 3. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Here's the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. He pulls this one into right. Pence is there, and he has it for the out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Now in the box, Adrian Gonzalez. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williamson's on the move. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he's safe.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be an unearned run there. Looked like he tracked the ball well off the bat, but when it came time to close the deal, he just couldn't squeeze it. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Three runs already home here. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-1. Here it is. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Chase Utley.
Into the box now. Chase Utley. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead. You don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Utley waits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. And he's out on a strong throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Stepping in now, Julio Urias. He grounds it sharply to third. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers lead it 5-0. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Brandon Crawford.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Well, after the first inning, he's got a 5-0 lead. And I think for the pitcher, this is a big challenge, but he's got to focus. Make sure you go one pitch at a time, one hitter at a time, and don't allow a rally. Act like the scoreboard says 0-0 or 1-0 instead of 5-0.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Settling in now, Denard Span, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Arias is under it near the mound. 2 down.
Batting sixth.
I'm sure his
The
eyes
catcher,
lit up when he
number
saw
5,
that curveball hanging in the zone.
Hundley.
But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box, Nick Hundley. And that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him
Batting
away.
seventh,
Tried to elevate the
second
fastball.
baseman,
Just didn't get it up
Joe
there enough.
Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out with the man at first.
Ball
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in once again, Andrew Toles.
Leading off for the
He'll start
Dodgers,
things out with Matt Moore as
center
we get the
fielder,
inning underway.
Andrew Toles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Justin Turner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1 left for L.A. But they hold a 5-0 lead. So striding in, Mac Williamson. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Williamson.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping up now, Matt Moore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Oh and 1 count and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Digging in for his second at bat, Eduardo Nunez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Two and two now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Adrian now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled in there, base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. It just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. George Cantos is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
George Cantos.
Chase Utley will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Ready on 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
First and second now, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Julio Urias.
Digging in to try it again, Julio Urias. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Obviously he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Span is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get the inning started.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled back. Now here's a swing by Pence and a ball hit well out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo shot here for Hunter Pence. Third home run for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it his toes. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Left fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Ready for another chance? Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
The 0-2 once more. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. One for the Giants. Bye bye baby. Hunter Pence leaves the yard. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 1. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
To third. To his left, Nunez. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. His career numbers against this pitcher, 2 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 5-1. So digging in now,
Leading
Nick
out for San
Hundley.
Francisco.
He'll start things out
The
as we
catcher,
begin the fifth.
Number 5, Nick Hundley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
The 0-1 on its way. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Here's Joe Panic. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 delivery. On a line to shortstop. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The batter, center fielder, Mac Williamson.
Standing in, Mac Williamson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Buster Posey will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers, 9 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down here 5-1. Derek Law, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
64, Derek Law.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Yasmani Grandal.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Hundley recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Grandal is retired, and there's 1 away.
Left fielder.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Williamson going back on it at the track. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting number 23.
Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Here's Adrian now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Span ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Seager into shallow left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A changeup over the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here it comes on 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Belanger sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready once again, Denard Span. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
There seemed to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 2. In now is Yasiel Puig. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive right here. He jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
In is the second baseman Chase Utley, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Chris Taylor will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Taylor.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now the 0-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Hundley. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 5, Nick.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Joe Panik. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One and 2. Here it comes. Fouled back. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Giving Chase his tolls. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, Mac Williamson.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Giants are down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Corey Guerin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kelby Tomlinson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 37.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Justin Turner,
as he sends it on the ground to first.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Grandal.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt. Hundley is after it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers lead this one 5-2. Here's Kelby Tomlinson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And this will be fouled away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, the Dodgers have enjoyed the upper hand so far against the rival Giants as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings from Dodger Stadium. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. High pop up, and therefore it is Utley as that becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. They trail 5-2. Will Smith
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Franklin Gutierrez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he takes ball 1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Heading after it is Williamson.
1 out.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. His career line against Will Smith. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Nunez is there to make the play, and Adrian's retired on just
right
1 pitch.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Franklin Gutierrez will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 28, Franklin Gutierrez.
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game. But they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Denard Span. Fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Ready now, Nick Hundley. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is swung on and missed for strike two. And now the Giants are down to their final strike. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
5-2 the final score tonight. Julio Urias earns the win, his second. Matt Moore couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his ninth of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.